clear and prepared. Light remains even, the air stays neutral. Nothing distracts everything. Every lines. The work begins without delay. There is no resistance. Every sound arrives with purpose, supporting the motion. I move through tasks steadily without hesitation. The rhythm remains consistent beside each action. The air feels balanced and stable, nothing interrupts. Every sound stays controlled, holding the flow. I allow the process to continue without marking time. The light does not shift as focus remains. There is no need to adjust now, no signal to stop. I remain inside the continuous movement of work. Everything stays alive. Everything stays alive. Nothing pulling focus away. Everything stays alive. Time continues without resistance. Everything feels placed, each sound reinforces the motion. In space, the rhythm does not seek change, it does not rise. It simply maintains the working state inside. Nothing breaks the pattern, nothing shifts the line. Every second remains connected in time. Everything stays alive. Everything stays alive. Nothing breaking the flow. Everything stays alive. The space remains functional as work continues. Light stays clear across the room. Nothing signals an ending. The focus remains in motion. Light remains even across the room. The air feels neutral, nothing draws attention. Everything continues. The work resumes without resistance. No hesitation required. Every sound reinforces the action, supporting the pace. I move through tasks steadily without pressure. The rhythm stays aligned with my motion, consistent and calm. The air feels stable and grounded. Nothing drifts away. Each sound remains in position, holding the flow. I let the process extend naturally without checking progress. The light does not change as time continues. There is no reason to stop now, no signal to adjust. I remain inside the continuous movement. distracts the focus. Nothing breaks the pattern. Every second remains connected in time. As work continues, light stays clear across the room. Nothing signals an ending. The focus remains in motion. To continue, light stays even and clear. The air remains steady, nothing distracts the moment. Everything aligns. The work resumes without interruption. No pause is needed. Every sound reinforces the movement without becoming the focus. I move through tasks methodically, not rushing the next step. The rhythm stays beside each action, consistent and calm. The air feels balanced and neutral. Nothing drifts away. Every sound remains positioned, holding the flow. I allow the process to extend naturally without marking progress. The light remains unchanged as time continues. There is no reason to stop now, no signal to adjust. I remain inside the steady movement of attention. The focus continues without effort. The focus continues without effort. Nothing breaking the river, nothing breaking the rhythm, nothing breaking the rhythm, nothing breaking the rhythm. The focus continues without effort. Time moves forward without resistance. Everything feels aligned. Each sound supports the action. Over time, the rhythm does not seek variation. It does not need change. It simply maintains the working state the same. Nothing interrupts the pattern. Nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. The focus continues without effort. The focus continues without effort. Nothing breaking the flow, flow. Nothing breaking the flow, flow. Nothing breaking the flow, flow. Nothing breaking the flow. The focus continues without effort. The space remains functional as work continues. Light stays clear across the room. Nothing signals an ending. The focus carries on. Light remains neutral and clear. The space feels functional. The air stays steady. Nothing asks for attention. Everything aligns. The moment begins without emotion. Focused and direct. Every sound supports the movement without distraction. I move through the work calmly, not rushing the result. The rhythm stays consistent beside me, never pulling ahead. The air feels balanced and controlled. Nothing drifts away. Every sound remains positioned, supporting the task. I allow the work to unfold naturally, without checking the time. The light remains unchanged as focus continues. There is no interruption forming, no need to react. I remain inside the steady movement of attention. The focus holds its direction. The focus holds its direction. Nothing breaking the alignment. The focus holds its direction. Time moves forward without resistance. Everything stays clear. Each sound reinforces the action here. The rhythm does not search for release. It does not conclude. It simply holds the working moment. True. Nothing pulls attention outward. Nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. The focus holds its direction. The focus holds its direction. Nothing breaking the alignment. The focus holds its direction. The sound remains steady in the space, moving without urgency, staying in line with the moment without shifting its purpose, and remaining exactly where it is needed. Space feels ready to continue. Light remains neutral and clear. The air stays balanced. Nothing interrupts the moment. Everything holds steady. The work continues without hesitation. No pause is required. Every sound supports the movement without drawing attention. I move through tasks deliberately, not rushing the next step. The rhythm stays aligned with my motion, consistent and calm. Nothing drifts away. Each sound remains positioned, holding the flow. I allow the process to extend naturally without marking progress. The light remains unchanged as time continues. There is no need to adjust now, no signal to stop. I remain inside the steady motion. A focus remains steady. The focus remains steady. The focus remains steady. Nothing breaking the rhythm. The focus remains steady. Time unfolds evenly without resistance. Everything feels aligned. Each sound reinforces the motion over time. The rhythm does not seek variation. It does not rise or fall. It simply supports the working moment. That is all. Nothing distracts the attention. Nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. The focus remains steady. The focus remains steady. Nothing breaking the flow. The focus remains steady. The space stays functional as work continues. Light remains clear across the room. Nothing signals an ending. The focus carries on. Steady, nothing interrupts, everything is set. The focus begins without transition, no pause is required. Every sound supports a movement without emphasis. I move through the process methodically, not rushing the result. Consistent beside each action. The air feels controlled and balanced. Nothing drifts away. Every sound stays positioned, supporting the task. I allow the work to continue without marking progress. The light remains unchanged as time moves forward. There is no interruption forming, no need to adjust. I remain inside the steady alignment of attention. The focus stays clearly aligned. The focus stays clearly aligned. Nothing breaking the rhythm. The focus stays clearly aligned. everything feels placed. Each sound reinforces the motion in space. The rhythm does not seek variation, it does not rise, it simply maintains the working state inside. Nothing distracts the moment, nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. The focus stays clearly aligned. The focus stays clearly aligned. Nothing breaking the flow. The focus stays clearly aligned. Space, moving without urgency, staying aligned with the task without shifting its purpose, remaining exactly where it is needed. The moment opens clearly, light stays constant, the air feels balanced, nothing distracts, everything aligns. The focus settles without emotion, direct and steady. Every sound supports the movement without emphasis. I move through the process deliberately, not rushing the result. The rhythm remains consistent beside each action. The air feels neutral and stable, nothing drifts away. Every sound stays positioned, supporting the task. I allow the work to extend without measuring progress. The light remains unchanged as time moves on. There is no interruption forming, no need to adjust. I remain inside the steady alignment of attention. The focus stays clearly defined. The focus stays clearly defined. Nothing breaking alignment. The focus stays clearly defined. Time continues without resistance. Everything feels placed. Each sound reinforces the motion in space. The rhythm does not seek release, it does not end. It only holds the working state again. Nothing pulls attention outward, nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. The focus stays clearly defined. The focus stays clearly defined. Nothing breaks urgency, staying aligned with the task without shifting its purpose, remaining exactly where it is needed. The space feels clear and ready. Light remains even across the room. The air stays steady and awake. Nothing draws attention away. Everything is set. Yeah, 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 yeah. The work continues without hesitation. No pause interrupts the rhythm. Every sound supports the movement without becoming the center. I move through tasks with intention, not rushing the next step. The rhythm stays aligned with my actions, consistent and calm. The air feels balanced and neutral. Nothing drifts away. Each sound remains in position, holding the flow. I let the minutes stack naturally without checking progress. The light remains unchanged as focus continues. There is no reason to adjust now, no signal to stop. I remain inside the steady motion of attention. The focus stays firmly in place. The focus stays firmly in place. Nothing breaking the rhythm. The focus stays firmly in place. Time moves forward without resistance. Everything feels aligned. Each sound reinforces the action over time. Ah, ah, ah. The rhythm does not search for variation. It does not rise or fall. It simply maintains the working state. Light remains neutral. The room stays prepared. The air feels steady. Nothing interrupts. Everything is set. The work begins again without transition. No delay in movement. Every sound arrives with intention, supporting the pace. I proceed through tasks calmly without pressure or rush. The rhythm stays aligned with my motion, never pulling ahead. The air feels clear and grounded. Nothing pulls away. Each sound remains in place, holding the flow. I let the minutes accumulate naturally without checking the time. The light does not change as focus continues. There is no reason to react now, no signal to pause. I remain inside the uninterrupted motion. of work. The rhythm maintains its line, the rhythm maintains its line. Nothing pulling focus away. Ooh. The rhythm maintains its line. Time unfolds evenly, everything stays aligned. Ooh. Each sound reinforces the motion without standing out. The rhythm does not search for a resolution, it does not conclude, it simply supports the working moment. True. Nothing distracts the attention, nothing breaks the pattern. Every second remains connected in time. The rhythm maintains its line, the rhythm maintains its line. Nothing breaking the flow. Ooh. The rhythm maintains its line. Light stays constant in the room. The air feels open and ready. Nothing pulls attention away. Everything aligns quietly. The work unfolds without resistance. No hesitation appears. Every sound arrives with intention, supporting the pace. I move through each task calmly, without pressure or rush. The rhythm remains beside my motion, never pulling ahead. The air feels balanced and clear, nothing drifts away. Each sound stays exactly where it is, holding the flow. I let the minutes stack naturally without checking the time. The light does not change as focus continues. There is no reason to react now, no signal to pause. I remain inside the uninterrupted movement of work. The rhythm stays evenly paced. The rhythm stays evenly paced. Nothing pulling focus away. The rhythm stays evenly paced. Time moves forward without resistance. Everything stays aligned. Each sound reinforces the motion. Over time, the rhythm does not search for release. It does not conclude. It simply keeps the working moment true. Nothing distracts the attention. Nothing breaks the pattern. Every second remains connected in time. The rhythm stays seems even. The air feels ready for movement. Nothing interrupts, everything waits. The work begins without transition. No pause is required. Every sound arrives with intention, supporting the pace. I move from one task to the next without pressure or rush. The rhythm remains beside my motion, consistent and calm. The air feels neutral and steady. Nothing pulls away, each sound stays in position, holding the flow. Stop now, no signal to adjust. I remain inside the uninterrupted motion of work. The rhythm stays uninterrupted. The rhythm stays uninterrupted. Nothing pulling focus away. The rhythm stays uninterrupted. Without resistance, everything feels aligned. Each sound reinforces the motion without standing out. The rhythm does not seek variation, it does not need change. It only keeps the work moving the same. Distracts the moment. Nothing interrupts the line. Every second remains connected in time. The rhythm stays uninterrupted. The rhythm stays uninterrupted. Ready and calm, light remains constant. The air stays steady, nothing interrupts, everything aligns. The focus continues without transition, no pause is required. Every sound supports the movement without interruption. I move through the sequence calmly, not rushing the result. The rhythm remains beside my motion, consistent and stable. The air feels controlled and balanced. Nothing drifts away. Every sound stays positioned, supporting the task. I allow the work to continue naturally without marking progress. The light remains unchanged as time moves forward. There is no reason to hesitate, no signal to react. I remain inside the uninterrupted motion of focus. resistance, everything feels aligned. Each sound reinforces the movement over time. The rhythm does not search for release, it does not conclude. It simply holds the working moment true. Nothing distracts the attention, nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. The work continues in balance. The work continues in balance. Nothing breaking the flow. The work continues in balance. The moment opens quietly, light remains constant. The air feels steady, nothing pulls attention, everything is ready. The focus begins without transition, no pause is required. Every sound supports the movement without interruption. I move through the process calmly, not rushing the result. The rhythm remains beside my motion, consistent and stable. The air feels controlled and balanced, nothing drifts away. Every sound stays positioned, supporting the task. I allow the work to continue naturally, without checking progress. The light remains unchanged as time moves forward. There is no reason to hesitate, no signal to react. I remain inside the uninterrupted motion of focus. The work continues steadily. The work continues steadily. Nothing breaking the rhythm. The work continues steadily. Time unfolds without resistance, everything feels aligned. Each sound reinforces the movement over time. The rhythm does not search for release, it does not conclude. It simply holds the working moment true. Nothing distracts the attention, nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. The work continues steadily. The work continues steadily. Nothing breaking the flow. The 화려한 술들 Light remains constant. The room stays prepared. The air feels neutral. Nothing distracts. Everything is ready. The focus resumes without transition. No pause is required. Every sound supports the movement without interruption. I move through the sequence calmly, not rushing the result. The rhythm remains beside my motion, consistent and stable. The air feels controlled and balanced. Nothing drifts away. Every sound stays positioned, supporting the task. I allow the work to continue naturally without marking progress. The light remains unchanged as time moves forward. There is no reason to hesitate, no signal to react. I remain inside the uninterrupted motion of focus. The work remains consistent. The work remains consistent. Nothing breaking the rhythm. The work remains consistent. Time continues without resistance. Everything feels aligned. Each sound reinforces the movement over time. The rhythm does not search for release. It does not conclude. It simply holds the working moment true. Nothing distracts the attention. Nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. The work remains consistent. The work remains consistent. Nothing breaking the flow. The work remains consistent. The moment opens quietly. Light stays neutral and clear. The air feels balanced. Nothing demands attention. Everything holds. The focus begins without instruction. Direct and steady. Every sound supports the movement without emphasis. I move through tasks deliberately, not rushing the result. The rhythm remains consistent beside each action. The air feels stable and grounded. Nothing drifts away. Every sound stays positioned, supporting the task. I allow the work to extend naturally without checking progress. The light remains unchanged as time moves on. There is no interruption forming, no need to adjust. I remain inside a steady alignment of attention. The work remains quietly focused. The work remains quietly focused. Nothing breaking the rhythm. The work remains quietly focused. moves without resistance. Everything feels clear. Each sound reinforces the motion here. The rhythm does not chase completion, it does not end. It simply holds the working state again and again. Nothing pulls attention outward, nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. The sound remains steady in the space, moving without urgency, staying aligned with the moment without shifting its purpose, remaining exactly where it is needed. The air stays neutral, nothing interrupts, everything aligns. The work resumes without transition, no hesitation, your peers. Every sound arrives with intention, supporting the pace. I move through the sequence steadily, without pressure or rush. The rhythm remains beside my motion, never pulling ahead. The air feels controlled and balanced, nothing drifts away. Each sound stays exactly where it is, holding the flow. I allow the process to continue without marking time. The light does not shift as focus remains. There is no signal to react now, no reason to pause. I remain inside the uninterrupted movement. Everything follows a steady line. Everything follows a steady line. Nothing pulling focus away. Everything follows a steady line. Time unfolds evenly, everything stays aligned. Each sound reinforces the motion over time. The rhythm does not search for release, it does not conclude. It simply keeps the working moment true. Nothing distracts the attention, nothing breaks the pattern. Every second remains connected in time. Everything follows a steady line. Everything follows a steady line. steady for focus. Light stays clear and neutral. The air feels steady and awake. Nothing pulls attention away. Everything's prepared. The moment begins without hesitation. There is no delay in the rhythm. Every sound supports the space evenly without becoming the center. I move through tasks without pressure, not rushing the next step. The pace remains consistent beside me, never falling behind. The air feels balanced and clear. Nothing drifts too far. Every sound stays exactly where it is, supporting the flow. I let the minutes stack naturally without checking the time. The light remains unchanged as the work continues. There is no urgency forming here, no reason to interrupt. I remain inside the steady movement of focus. Everything moves in steady focus. Everything moves in steady focus. Nothing breaking the rhythm. Everything moves in steady focus. Time continues without resistance. Every action feels aligned. Each sound supports the motion without distraction. The rhythm does not search for meaning. It does not rise or fall. It simply holds the working moment. That is all. Nothing pulls attention outward. Nothing breaks the line. Every second remains connected in time. Everything moves in steady focus. Everything moves in steady focus. Nothing breaking the rhythm. Everything moves in steady focus. The space remains unchanged as work continues. Light stays clear across the room. Nothing signals an ending. The focus simply carries on. The room feels functional. Light remains even. The air stays steady. Nothing interrupts. Everything continues. The work proceeds without resistance. No hesitation required. Every sound reinforces the action, supporting the pace. I move through tasks with consistency, without pressure. The rhythm stays beside my movement, stable and calm. The air feels balanced and clear. Nothing pulls away. Each sound remains in position, holding the flow. I let the process continue, uninterrupted, without checking the time. The light does not change as focus remains. There is no signal to stop now, no reason to pause. I remain inside the continuous motion of everything proceeds breaks the pattern. Every second remains connected in time. Everything proceeds in balance. Everything proceeds in balance. Nothing breaking the flow. Everything proceeds in balance.